What's up guys, Twilight here bringing you guys another Demon Souls video. This is a quick video showing you guys how to get every trophy in Demon Souls remake for the PS5. Some trophies do require more in-depth explanation. For those trophies I will have a link in the description. If you liked the video, please leave a like and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's get started. In order to get Phalanx's trophy, you need to defeat the Phalanx boss and Latria Palace 1-1. This is the first boss of the game. Moving on, you also get the Tower Knight's trophy by defeating the Tower Knight. This is in 1-2 in the Latria Palace. The Tower Knight also has a second trophy that you can get. It's called the One Shall Fall trophy. In order to get this trophy, you just need to make sure you defeat the Tower Knight without killing any of the archers in the boss room. Moving on, in order to get the Witch in the Tower trophy, you need to kill the fat official guarding Yuria the Witch in Latria 1-3. For a more in-depth video, please click on the card or check the description for a link. In order to get the Penetrator's trophy, you just need to defeat the Penetrator. This is in Latria 1-3. The Penetrator also has a second trophy. You can get the Brothers in Arms trophy by saving Biorr and making sure he survives the boss fight as you kill the Penetrator. In order to find out how to save Biorr, click on the card or check the link in the description. Moving on, you get the False King's trophy by defeating Old King Allant in Latria 1-4. Now that concludes all the trophies you can get in Latria Palace. Now moving on to Fang Tunnels. You get the Armor Spider's trophy by defeating the Armor Spider. This is the first boss in the Fang Tunnel area. Moving on, you can get the Flame Lurkers trophy by defeating the Flame Lurker, the second boss in Fang Tunnels. Once you defeat the Flame Lurker, you will obtain the Searing Hot Demon Soul, and in order to get the Road to Possibilities trophy, you just need to give the Searing Hot Demon Soul to Blacksmith Ed, located in the first part of Fang Tunnels. Moving on, you can get the Dragon God's trophy by defeating the Dragon God. The Dragon God also has a second trophy, and in order for you to obtain the Fists of Legend trophy, you need to defeat the Dragon God with the Hands of God. You can get this weapon right before the Flame Lurker boss fight. Only the final hit needs to be with the Hands of God. This concludes all the trophies you can get in Fang Tunnels. Now moving on to the Tower of Latria. You can get the Time for Rolling trophy by making it through the bridge by dodging the arrows being shot at you by the Angel Iron Maiden leading up to the first boss room. Now you get the A Dash of Sage trophy by saving Sage Freck in the Tower of Latria. For an in-depth guide, please click on the annotation or click on the link in the description on how to save Sage Freck. Moving on, you get the Fool's Idols trophy by defeating the Fool's Idol. This is the first boss in the Tower of Latria. The Fool's Idols also has a second trophy that you can get. For the Not Fooled trophy, you have to defeat the Fool's Idol without hitting any of its clones. If you hit a clone by accident, you can save and quit and then restart the boss fight. Moving on, you can get the Man-Eater's trophy by defeating the Man-Eater. This is the second boss fight in the Tower of Latria. Now for the final trophy in the Tower of Latria. In order to get the Old Monk's trophy, you just need to defeat the Old Monk. This can be done on either offline or online mode. This concludes all the trophies you can get in the Tower of Latria. Moving on to the Shrine of Storms. You can get the Adjudicator's trophy by defeating the Adjudicator boss. This is the first boss in the Shrine of Storms. The Adjudicator also has a second trophy. In order to get the One Shall Stand trophy, you need to defeat the Adjudicator only by hitting the crow on its head. If you make it fall, just save and quit and restart the boss fight. Moving on, you can get the Umbasa trophy by saving Saint Urbane. For an in-depth guide on how to save Saint Urbane, please click on the annotation or the link in the description. Moving on, in order to get the Worthy of the Sword trophy, you have to deliver the Makoto to Satsuki. For an in-depth guide, please click on the annotation or the link in the description. Moving on, in order to get the Old Heroes trophy, you just need to defeat the Old Hero. This is the second boss in the Shrine of Storms. And lastly, in order to get the Storm King's trophy, you just need to defeat the Storm King. You do not have to defeat the Storm King using the Storm Ruler sword. This includes all of the trophies you can get in the Shrine of Storms. Moving on to the Valley of Defilement, you get the Leechmonger's trophy by defeating the Leechmonger boss. This is the first boss in the Valley of Defilement. Next up, you can get the One of the Few trophy by obtaining the Istarelle, which is a secret weapon you can find in the Valley of Defilement. For an in-depth guide, please click the link in the description. Moving on, you can get the Dirty Colossus's trophy by defeating the Dirty Colossus boss in the Valley of Defilement. This is the second boss in the Valley of Defilement. You can get the Maiden Astrea's trophy by defeating Maiden Astrea. This is the final boss in the Valley of Defilement. Maiden Astrea also has a secondary trophy. In order to obtain the May You Be Unharmed trophy, you need to defeat the Maiden Astrea without killing Garl Venlin. This concludes all the trophies you can get in the Valley of Defilement. Now, in order to get the Sage's trophy, you need to learn every magic in the game. For the Sage's trophy, this requires New Game Plus. For an in-depth guide, please click on the link in the description. Moving on, in order to get the Saint's trophy, you need to learn every miracle in the game. This does not require New Game Plus. For an in-depth guide, please click on the link in the description. Moving on, in order to get the King of Rings trophy, you have to obtain every ring in the game. For an in-depth guide, please click on the annotation or the link in the description. In order to get the Legacy of Kings trophy, you need to craft the Northern Regalia. You need Demon Brant, Soul Brant, as well as the False King's Soul in order to craft this weapon. Lastly, in order to get the Seekist Soul Power trophy, you need to kill the Maiden in Black as she tries to lull the Old One back to slumber at the end of the game. For the Return to Form trophy, you need to be summoned and help another player defeat a boss. This requires online multiplayer. Now, in order to get the Unwelcome Guest trophy, you need to invade and kill another player. This requires online multiplayer. Now, this concludes all the trophies in the game. Once you obtain every trophy, you will be awarded with the Slayer of Trophies trophy, which is the Platinum trophy. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.